Thank you.
Yeah. So we are going to use this our e-commerce website to show the depends on methods, always run equal to true, and parameters. All three concepts I'm going to cover in this program. So already we have written, right, till login page, we have written already. So in the JNet, you remember? So we have done that. Okay, so I'm going to reuse the same code to convert into this open cart. See this one only I'm going to use it. Okay. So what I'm going to do, instead of before all, I have to use the before class. Import it. arg.testng. Where is arg.testng? So I have to remove all these annotations so that then I can easily get the things. Okay. I have to convert this whole class into TestNG format. I'll delete this. So then I'll convert this into, let's delete this. So I'll create a TestNG class. I'll give depends on methods, parameters, test. So I want a before class, after class, before method, after method. Before method, I don't think so. Do we need before method? Yeah, if we need, we'll take it. Okay, no problem. So let's go and do this. So yeah, we have a before method. So I'm going to change that. Before class, before method. And at the rate test. But here I want to write multiple at the rate test methods. So after method and after class. Okay. But see that assert, not assertions, but I will use assert. So assert TestNG. Where is this TestNG? Yeah, here it is, TestNG. So something extra. Yeah, extra. So assert. Set. Set. So instead of this, I'm going to convert this into test method only. So this is the home page test, basically home page test, this one. So I'm just putting home page test. Home page test. Valid credential test. Empty credentials. Test. Invalid credentials. test. Okay. So these are all the different methods. Okay. So any doubts here? And some issues are there. Let's fix them. What are the issues? Package a TestNG program. So fine. Okay, here you're getting one more. So these things. Okay. Okay. So I converted all of them. So let's Control A, Control Shift, format. The code is formatted. So before class, @test and @test and @test. So @test, right? So these many are there, but so which order they are going to run? Just observe that, because see, before class first will execute, no doubt in that, right? You are also clear, right? Then where it will go? There is no before method, but still there is no before method. So before method, do we need a before method? We don't need. We don't need. But you have to order it properly. Okay, so you have to order it. So what we are doing, home page. So we went to click on my account menu. So wait for the visibility of login link. Click on login link and add assertions. Wait for the address bar URL. So this all your no. So login header text. Okay. So all these things you are validating. Then first this has to execute, right? First this has to execute. So to execute the second one, okay, or you to execute this negative cases. But how can you order them? Either you have to use a priority. Otherwise, what will happen first, based on the alphabetical order, first this method will execute. Then this method will, then E after H will execute, right? This will execute. So without this method, you cannot get other methods. So you won't get this scenario here. And how can you do that? How can you order them? So, and also I want to parameterize this. These no parameters, these values I will supply from the. So from where? From XML file. I'm going to create XML file for this. And so how to parameterize, how to read the data from XML to your test methods or your any annotation method. First you have to write @parameters annotation. @parameters annotation. So parameters annotation, you have to give the parameters. How many parameters you have? So basically we have two parameters. So one is username and another one is password. So you give parameters annotation. So you have to select the org.testng annotations. Okay, you select that. TestNG annotation, this one, you select that. Now, how many parameters here? Same parameters should come in the method parentheses also. So that is a string type. So the same name, username, string, password. So then instead of this, instead of these values, so what you need to do? You have to give the parameter name and password. Parameter name and password you have to give. Parameter name only I am giving, but I am not hard coding here. So you got my point? I'm not hard coding here. Remaining thing, if you want, you can hard code, not a problem. But at least how to supply parameters, I'm just showing this. This username, password value, I can supply from XML file. So first create XML file for this class. How to create XML file for this class? Right click, TestNG, convert to TestNG. So I'm going to give parameter suit name, parameter suit. See that here name is changing. Parameter test and the location where you want this location. Maybe I'm going to keep in the same project location. So I will go to keep project, but I'm going to change the suit file name, that is parameter testng.xml. Just give parameter testng.xml. Finish it. So here is the parameter testng.xml. So now you can provide the, how many parameters are there in this? 2 parameters. So for each parameter, 1 parameter tag you have to write. So right here, below test tag, right. So parameter, that's it. See, automatically you will get the name and value attribute. You give the name. What is the name? Parameter name? Username.
Yes, sir.
So what is the value? You give the value. So I think I'll paste it here and I'll take it from here. Just give the value there. That's it. So one more parameter you need to add, right? Because for password, another tag. So for each parameter, 1 tag you have to add PWD and value is, this is the value. This is the value. So this is the how you need to supply the parameter values. Okay. So are you clear or any question? But still we haven't completed it. Parameters, are you clear on parameters? How to supply parameters for the method?
Yes, sir.
So first you have to declare above that annotation, parameters annotation. Then you give the parameter name. Same parameter should come to method parenthesis inside. The data type, you know parameter syntax, right? The data type, parameter name. Same, I have the same name. This name should match. So don't, if name is not matching, that's going to be a problem. So make sure both places same name. So password, okay? Same here also, username. So that's how, but now the order you have to decide, right? Now which one you need to execute first? Before class will execute first, okay? So it launched the URL and your home page is loaded. After home page, you need to navigate to, otherwise I have to give navigate to login page. So login page test. So this is the one. And next you need to execute a valid credential or so this one, this test or this test. How can you execute these things? So first so I need to execute after this, first after landing in the login page, then you execute this test and this test. Okay. So this test and this test you execute. And so I have to order them. How can I order them? So I'll tell, okay. So it will know the next methods. This method depends on methods. This method. That means first this method will execute, then this will execute. Then I am controlling, okay? This method after you come and execute this method. Again, same process, you do that. Now empty credentials after, I want to execute this method. See, I'm setting the dependency on one after the other. After this method, now go here and do this. After this only, the finally valid credential test has to execute it. So the method name you have to write. So what is the method name? So remove this method name only. So then this one, invalid credential test after we execute this valid credential test. So where is this? This bracket is missing. Okay. So this is how you can set the dependency among test methods. So now in the order it will execute. First, this will execute. Then it will go to empty credentials. Empty credentials after, it will go to invalid credentials. Invalid credentials after, it will go to this one. So this is the how you can set the dependency among test methods, even with depends on methods concept also and parameters. So I'm covering both the concepts. So let's go and run this TestNG suite. Oh, we have a problem, right? Okay, so got it. What is the problem? Chrome browser issue. You remember Chrome browser issue, right?
Yes, sir.
Add arguments.
So you need to write the Chrome options. So opt equal to new Chrome options class you create object. So then opt dot add arguments. So what is that? I forget that. Okay, anyhow, I place it in our blog also. Selenium. So you can see here Selenium issues and solutions. Issues resolution. So this is the one. If this issue comes, what is the solution? You have to write this one. Remote allow origins. Remote allow origins. That's it. Then this option, you can pass it to your Chrome driver. So then run as TestNG suite. See, now we are going fine. It's not executing. Let's see. So yeah, we have to see, you know. So what is the reason for failures and all those things? We'll see why it's not executing. Is it failed? You can see here. Oh, still running. Okay, it's running still. You can see failed. So failed. So passes one, failed one, skips two. So now we'll go to reports. Let's go to reports. So don't worry. So you go to reports, where you can find the reports under test output folder, emailable report, and copy this emailable report.
And place it in.
So take this. See what is it is saying. So which empty credential test case is failing? Timeout exception, expected condition waiting for visibility of element located. Div alert danger. So Okay, so the message, I think, right? That's the message. It is looking for a message. So that message line number, what is the line number? Where you can see this line numbers.
87.
Where you can see here, right? Empty credentials, 107. And verify error message, okay, 107. So 107, go to 107. You can find here, right? Go here. Yeah, you can find here. So a timeout exception, expected condition failed. 107. Verify error message. First of all, it didn't type. Here 149 lines. So this message, that message we didn't get, right? Because it didn't type. That is the reason we didn't get. But why it didn't type, we need to see. Is it landed in the, let's put, I'll put some thread.slip. 2 seconds. Let me add 2 seconds. I'm suspecting it didn't landed or something happened. So we didn't observe properly. So let's go and run it again. Oh, it landed. Why it is okay? It's not clicking the login button properly then. And the way we have written the coding. So we have to see that. Do login. It's already click method. Click on login button. Okay, at least now 2 passed, but 2-1, that one also forcefully I did. But still invalid credentials. We are not getting the message. Okay, the click issue is there. I'll just do one thing. I'll just do this, and let's run this first. Empty credentials is not running properly. We didn't get. Because it is failing, others are skipping. Okay, so let's do one thing. I'll change this to JavaScript exporter. So skipping, 2 are skipping, other 2 are skipping. This one. So typing. But when you open this directly, if you click, should get right. Let's log in. We should. Let me open in the incognito window.
Did that message object identification changed, sir?
No, it's not changed, but we are not getting right. That's why it is failing. So we are not getting the message. The click is not happening properly. So then the click should happen, right? That is not happening. So we need to find out why it's not happening. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, so I'll do login, then I'll go to again. Okay, I'm going to click on my account. Okay, log out. Then this is the last where we need to do this. This we should not do beginning. This one, that's why I put this depends on methods. I'll do one thing. I'll change these two only. First I'll write here. And I'll change it to this one. We'll see that. So let's run this. And now it should work. We're not getting message. This is very strange. Okay, I'll give you some wait time after click. So do login. This click is not happening properly. Let's wait. Sleep. 1 second. So click is not happening properly. That's a problem. True first. Why this was first? Oh, there is error. Add throws declaration. Okay. So manually we are getting, but Selenium ways we are not getting. So what is the reason? Okay, so yeah, I'll show you one more way, okay, to run other methods. Okay, even these methods are failing, right? These methods are failing. So that's why the next methods are skipping. So what we need to do? If you want to run other methods also, you have to write always run equal
Always run.
So always run equal to true, you write.
True.
So here, so for this one we are running first, right? Yeah, I'll run always run equal to true. So this is the best option. We can avoid even the errors occurs also. We will ask to run it. So that you won't get any problems. Sorry, where I have written. I have to go here. So run this. And we don't need this much thread.sleep. Where is do login? Go to do login. And this we don't need. Maybe we can put one and stuff. So if this is also not working, I'll show you that even failure, let it come failure. But let's go and see the report first. So can you see now? Skipped one is, skipped one you're getting, failed one you're getting, passed one you're getting. This is the how you can see that report. Passed one, skipped two, failed one. So this is the advantage with the why there two are skipped, you can see. Depends on not successfully finished methods. So the depends on methods are not successfully finished. That's why others are skipped. That's very clearly saying. We added sleep, right? That's why it is waiting. Other the messages also not appearing. That is the reason. Not able to log in. If log in also not successful. Or we made some, so you got right correct value, we got it. It got typed. The value, we got it. Three failures. So what are the three failures? Visibility of, okay, that is fine. This is also visibility of, but this one, why this is failing? Okay, it is not going. I am assuming that the login is not able to click it. That's the main thing. Okay, so I'm going to do so JavaScript click. So normal click is not working. So let's do the JavaScript click. So instead of all this, we don't want. So I'm going to remove them. So JavaScript executor. So JSX dot execute script.
Script argument of zero dot.
The global variable is still static because you copied from JUnit.
You can make it not a problem. That's no issue. Right? Static you can access anywhere, right?
Yeah.
Any method you can access. There is no harm, right?
Yeah.
See, sometimes it will eat our time. So this is the kind of problems you will face. See, in JUnit it worked successfully, right? But here it is failing. So that's the kind of problems you will get it. You're not getting a message. It's clicking, but we are not getting messages. Why? Manually, it is not reproducible, right? Only automation wise, it has a problem. That's strange. This kind of challenges we will get in the real time also. Application behavior, it's not in our control. So you will see, but manually, if you click, it is working. Automation, not able to do that.
Is it the problem only for empty credentials or otherwise everything?
Even for other thing also. Otherwise, we'll do one thing.
We'll skip that and we can try.
Yeah, we'll skip these things. We'll skip this. I'll put. How can you skip?
Enable
Equal to false.
Enabled equal to false. So let's do this. Let's remember all the concepts. I'll put for this. Now get to login page is depend on this one. We don't need. Okay. That also not working. Something wrong. Let's try on other browsers. New. Let's try. Working. So strange. It is strange. I will do one thing. The final goal is JavaScript click should work, but this is also not working. It is manual, it is clicking. So we need to change the locator. Let's change the locator then. It is clicking, right? It is clicking. No issues in that, but still, let's change. Let's change the XPath. Sometimes XPath change also will help us. That's not fair.
Yeah, it's going till clicking. Login.
It's clicking, but not moving.
Yeah, not moving further.
But here manually it is moving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are
That's why.
getting the warning sign over there.
So manually it is able to log in. Why with the automation?
Can we change the locator for that message? Like CSS selector alert.
First of all, we are not getting right. Even happy path also not working.
Yeah.
You got my point, right? Happy path also not working.
Okay.
At least it should work, click on that, right? That's
Mhm.
not okay. So let's see. What is this guy has given? This guy using login.
I have done the same scenario using data-driven tests.
Hmm.
It is passed, sir.
But now any browser it is not working. So you take any browser, it's not working. I'm not sure why. Suppose you take a Firefox browser. Some error we got, huh? Also, Jackals. So that also not working. Chrome not working. Let me see Chrome. Manually it is working. So it is working manually. So test state is not going. That's a strange. Very, very strange. Can we run in the JNet one? So JNet. Let me run in the JNet. I think it won't work, right? There is a Chrome browser issue. So we'll replace the code. Change it. Can you check your side that it is working or not?
Sure, sir.
We have written right already code for the J in the JNet. It's happening in my system or your system also it is happening. Happening. Sure. It's not working there also. It means some problem here. We can take some other website. I'll show you that. So let's go and take me to other. Depends on methods, right? Parameters and depends on methods. I'll take this one. Paste it. So basically this is a login scenario of LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn login scenario. So WebDriver utils, one more you need to use. Where I'm using WebDriver utils. Okay, I can remove that. Before method, after method also I'm not using. This to set also I'm not using. Okay. So let me explain. So basically I'm opening the first test. LinkedIn login page test. So I'm just opening the URL. Okay, so then clicking on the LinkedIn homepage, login link, basically login link I'm clicking. Then, so if the link is available, and then I'm clicking on that link. So then it will go to login page. So after that, @parameters, username and password, @test description and whatever it is, it depends on method, login home is. That means this do login depends on this method. So that's why I set the dependency and always run equal to true. And same do logout. If login is successful only, we can log out, right? Otherwise we cannot log out. So this is the another one I have written all the code. But here @parameters, I'm using browser, and you can see here also @parameters, username and password. So these values I need to supply. So let me take from here this parameters TestNG.xml. I'll paste it here only. February, I'll paste it here only. So let me show you this parameters annotation. TestNG programs. Exactly how to give the package name. So here P capital. So I'll give P capital. TestNG programs package name dot the class name. Parameters depends on methods demo. That's the class name. Can you see here? Parameter name, username, value. So this one, and parameter name, password, value, this one. But we are not giving the browser also we need to provide, right? Which browser you want to run. That browser also you need to supply. Here you can see browser also we need to supply. And this code also will replace this code. I'll replace here. Okay, so this code also I'll replace. So what is happening? See that if parameter value so is Chrome, so it will run on the Chrome browser. If browser dot equals ignore case Chrome, it will run on the Chrome browser. Else Firefox. Else it will run on the Edge browser. So that is what I am doing here. And but I have to give this browser parameter. Let's go and give the browser parameter. So where you can give @parameters. So browser. So value, you give whatever the value. Chrome. So let's go and see the Chrome browser. Now run, right click, run as TestNG suite. See, so that's what I'm doing. It is working perfectly, right? But that also should work. That application issue. It's not our code issue, but application issue. You can try if you have a LinkedIn page, create a home page as a one test case. Okay, what you need to do? Create a home page as a one test case. So home page, launching the URL, page title, and then this. And then I'm just checking if it is sign-in link is displayed and enabled. Then I'm clicking on that. Then wait until expected conditions. Asset equals. So I'm comparing that thing. Okay. Then, so once it is login is loaded, then only you can do a login, right? You can enter username, passwords, or all those things, right? See, that's what I am doing here. This username, I'm typing the username here first. See, parameter name, this is how we need to write parameter. You should not put in double quotes. So password also, I'm putting password. Then clicking on this login button. Then I'm waiting for some time to get the next page. So this is the next page. So after landing in the feed page inside, I'm waiting for the, wait until the, so feed element will be there. That element wait for presence and visibility, both. So both I'm waiting for that. And then, so I'm asserting asset true. So I'm assuming that this element is present. Okay. Then same way, wait for profile me icon. There's a top right side profile me icon will be there. That icon waiting and visibility of that. Then I'm checking is it present or not. Asset true. So then, so if it is, so I'm going to click on that profile me icon. This is the clicking on the profile me icon. So once profile me icon is clicked, then you will get a sign out link. That sign out link I'm clicking on this. That's it. These are the 3 test cases I have written. So one is a logout, one is a login, then another one is a home page test. So this is how we can write a code for the depends on methods. So there is a dependency among test methods. It will set the dependency among test methods. Okay. So that's all basic concepts. I'll show you tomorrow how to run parallelly. Then we can start next week onwards. So still we have a few more concepts. Next week, a whole week, this other concepts we'll cover. Actions class and file upload, download, and then we can see auto it. Then we can see calendar. So calendar also. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that's all for the day. Any questions?